the car is in the shop right at the moment. It should be back tomorrow. But the 7100's in the car, and I will be checking in from the road. There's no doubt about that. And since I'll be, I imagine he'll probably pop the mic a few times. By the way, Vic, I heard you had a little trouble with the Massey Ferguson there. I got one too, and it's at the shop as well. So all my wheels are gone. I had to get a loaner from the Subaru people. They were kind enough to give me one. So I'm driving around a brand new Ascent for a couple of days. And that's the big guy, bigger than the Forester. I got to tell you, I'm not impressed with the mileage over.
Oh, well, you should drive some of the stuff we drive. There's nobody, any road vehicle we have here has a V8, and up to 400 horsepower between the three that are in the that are parked out there. And we have 4 tractors, and they're not particularly good either. I guess you saw my shock and amazed post at what it's going to take to replace a gauge wheel. I just am blown away. I couldn't believe it. At first, I got the price, and oh wow, that's 3 times what I expected for that. And then I looked, and it was the wheel alone to get the axle, the bracket, and the pin. That thing was over $350. Holy smokes, over.
Well, yes, indeed. I have a Woods finish mower that I tow around behind that tractor, and I've been maintaining it, but something caused one of the little square lock pins in the idler wheel in the drive assembly for the blades to go bad. Don't know what the whole thing was. I replaced that and discovered about 3 or 4 other little problems, and actually had to re-tap some of the frame threadings so that I could get the lock screws in and lock the frame all together again. So after I got it working the way I thought it was supposed to, I sent it with the tractor. They ought to have it back to me this week, but that's going to be a chunk of change. But you don't want to even ask what an idler wheel for a Woods mower costs. All that stuff's getting expensive as all get out.
I always thought I have Woods mowers, a 5-foot and a 6-foot on 2 other tractors. One's a rear mount and one's a belly mount, and I always sort of, they're really stoutly made, and I kind of grimaced at paying the prices for those in the past. One thing I noticed, for example, is the Woods belt. I don't know what it is. The others say they're Kevlar belts equivalent to Woods, but they wear out real quick. Woods belts are definitely better. They last forever. But this is several times higher than Woods. I guess it's because it's all imported or something. Anyway, I'm blown away. I'm gonna go out and start cruising the farm for several hours, walking trails and seeing if I can find that. I can't imagine that I lost it. I must have. Either that or somebody came out there and stole it once they saw the price of replacing theirs. Anyway, I better move on down the log. Jack, good to hear you this morning. WA4THR.
Sounds good, Dick. 7-3, and have a great day. KD4IZ.
All right, that's KD4IZ, Jack, down in Parkton, Maryland. We're close enough to the top of the hour that I'll go ahead and do the routine announcements. You're listening to ECARS. That's the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. We've met on this frequency since 1968, and with net controls changing about every hour, we start at 7:30 a.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. Saturday and Sunday Eastern Time, and run till about 1:30 in the afternoon. It's a directed net. That means you should only talk to the net control unless that station asks you to call somebody else. We operate from a list. We get a list of stations, speak to each of those in turn, and then we'll take another list. So if we miss you on one, just wait till we're taking the next list. We'll try to get you down. If you're mobile, portable, or QRP, and you let us know that when you check in, you'll get priority and go right to the top of the list. ECARS is an open service. You do not need to be a member. Everybody is welcomed and encouraged to check in. But if you're interested in finding out more about what ECARS is, what it does, how to join, and lots of other good ham-related stuff, take a look at the website at www.ecars7255.com. That's www.ECARS7255.com. And with that taken care of, let's do another pause for any mobiles, portables, or QRP stations. Any more of you guys out there? Call WA4THR.
Yeah, AJ1G Mobile again with a question and a comment for net control.
Well, I got two, and they were doubling. Let's see. Let's try those again. Try to spread them out if you can. The mobiles, portables, or QRPs, call again.
Hotel Kilowatt Oscar Mobile.
AJ1G Mobile again with a question and comment for net control.
All right, very good. AJ1G Mobile on a recheck and Hotel Kilowatt Oscar Mobile. AJ1G, yeah, go ahead, Chris. What was that? Over?
Yeah, Vic, I was just looking at your QRZ page. Just comment. Hey, I love that Mustang of yours on Tail of the Dragon. That'd be the. I have to ask you the question too. What color is that? I'm looking for a Mustang here, at some point. I had a '67 convertible, and I've always wanted to get another one for a fun car. And I like that paint color. It matches real close to. It looks real close to the metallic gray of our Volvo XC60. So what color is that? And also, I see you're consulting in plastics extrusion. I wonder if you ever are up our neck of the woods at Davis Standard in Pawcatuck. Over.
Oh yeah, I've been in there many years ago, back when I was still working in plastic plants as an employee. But I remember visiting when we were putting in another extrusion line. I think it was. That color on that Mustang is called Vapor Silver. Vapor Silver. It is. I think the code is ZY, Zulu Yankee. But it was like a 1 or 2 year only color. It's basically a metallic gray. You're exactly right. Highly metallic gray. It's really cool because it's a very nice color. I constantly get compliments on it, Chris. Over.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, what year and model is that? It looks like about an 08 or somewhere between 05 and 08, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's an 08. I think that color was available in 08. It might have been available in 09, but I don't think beyond that. Certainly, it may have been a 1 year color in 08. Over.
Yeah, okay, very good. Yeah, I'll keep. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm out running errands, but I just checked your page. Very, very nice page, and wow, love your farm there too. Hey, 73. I'll be back for sure in the future here. Yeah, we're actually thinking of renting an RV to try that out, and probably in the fall. We'll start once the garden gets put down, and definitely be on 7255 on from the road. 73, and maybe I think you guys are you there on weekends? Because I'm going down to the Sussex Hamfest in New Jersey. I wonder if that's anything that's close enough for you to attend. AJ1G Mobile.
Well, I have done that in the past, but New Jersey is several hours away, like 3 hours away, so probably won't. But very good, Chris. Have a good time at the Hamfest over the weekend, and ECARS will be on, of course. AJ1G Mobile on a recheck. I'll clear with him. And let's go get Jeff down in Ohio, N8HKO Mobile. Good morning, WA4THR.
Good morning, Vic, everybody. November 8th, Hotel.
Very good, Jeff. Well, glad you get to keep everything. I don't know. Sometimes my wife has gone into replacement mode. She's got new joints in several places, so she's her X-ray's starting to look like the Terminator. You know, that's interesting to me. But very good, Jeff, and nice copy this morning. Yeah, every day that I look out in the forecast, they're calling for rain and thunderstorms. So we're not going to be making hay certainly for the next couple of weeks, I think. Jeff, good to hear you. Anything else? Over. All right, we'll look forward to it. Yep, I'll be on again tomorrow. N8HKO down in LaRue, Ohio, mobile. I'll clear with Jeff, and now we'll remind you that you're listening to the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. We'll do a general call-up for anybody, anywhere, and everybody's welcome. But let me know if you're mobile, portable, or QRP, and call Whiskey Alpha 4 Tango Hotel Romeo.
Romeo Foxtrot Kilo.
India. Kilo.
Romeo Foxtrot Kilo.
1 Papa India X-ray mobile remote.
Charlie Uniform Echo Mobile.
All right, very good. I got Charlie Uniform Echo Mobile. That's good. And I got Delta Juliet India, one beginning with Kilo Delta 1. Who was there was another mobile in there?
Whiskey 8 Sierra Uniform November Mobile.
W8SUN Mobile. All right, very good. Now, let's see. Besides CUE, SUN, DGI, a KD1 station, who are the others calling?
Romeo Foxtrot Kilo.
All right, and Romeo Fox Kilo. Well, there you go. Weren't so many that I missed after all. All right, we'll get the mobiles first, of course. KA4CUE. Are you down in Bristol or someplace else, Dick? WA4THR.
Thank you. Good. Kilo Alpha 4 Charlie Uniform Echo. Hey, Miss Dick, thank you for the recognition. I am in Bristol, and I am Mobile on Route 11 westbound, and I'm trying out my new amplifier. I sure hope I got it hooked up right. You have a 5.9 signal on my Mobile. Over.
Yeah, very good, Dick. It's working. Don't hear any RF getting into the audio or anything. KA4CUE Mobile down in Bristol, Virginia, and running an amp. So how much power are you running, and what antenna do you have on? Over.
Okay, it's flicking it around. It looks like, as I look at it, about 300 watts. But it jumps up sometimes to 400, so I'm not sure what I got. The antenna is a Tar Heel, the 100 series, with a 6-foot width. It's really something. I got to get used to running into the trees. Over.
Yeah, well, it's doing a nice job, boy, it's interesting when I hear the mobiles running the big power like that. It's doing a nice job, Dick. Anything we can do for you today?
You made my day. I'm telling you the truth. I was ready to tear this back out, because at the house I was getting reports of RF and distortion, low output, and I was really depressed. That's why I come down the road, and now I'm getting nothing but good reports. So you made my day again. Thank you, guys. Oh, I guess I ought to report my number. Let's see. I'm 4188. 4188. It's 75 degrees and slightly overcast. That's official. 7-3, old man.
All right, very good, Dick. Yeah, I don't hear any distortion or RF. Your audio is a bit pinched. It tends to favor, the higher frequencies, but that's designed into a lot of mobile rigs. If you've got an FT857, that's the way they sound. And intentionally, they kind of punch through when need be. But other than that, it's doing good. And you had like an S8 signal here, which is pretty good. So very good, Dick. KA4CUE Mobile down in Bristol. I'll clear with him and get the other mobile, who is also in Virginia, but in Roanoke. Good morning, Wayne. W8SUN, WA4THR. Yeah, contact. Go ahead.
K3SKI Mobile, southwestern Pennsylvania. Getting both of those mobiles and on S5. Very clear, both of them. Well, I jump in and tell you that. Okay, here in me too, but looks like bank conditions are pretty darn good. K3SKI Mobile, thank you for being there, and 7-3.
All right, very good, Jerry. Hold on just a minute. Yeah, Jerry. Wayne, did you copy that? Jerry was hearing both you and Dick out in western PA. Over. Yeah, he's pretty far from you. I guess Dick is only about 100 or so miles from you, and then Jerry out in Penn Hills. Gosh, that's got to be that's way out there, isn't it? That's got to be like 300 or 400 miles. Anyway, 73 Wayne and Jerry. Good to hear you. Big signal from Western PA. K3FKI mobile. WA4THR.
Yeah, Vic, I'm running my 100-watt mobile, my 891 Yaesu, and I'm hearing those guys very well. The audio on the station at Roanoke was really nice. The other one, as you described, a little bit on the skinny side, but it came through, so as I said, I'm on the way to the barber, get my hair cut, then have something to do with the American Legion this afternoon, so cooking as usual. The car cruise is Tuesday afternoons, and I do hamburgers and hot dogs. Working alongside a guy who used to be a chef. So it's kind of funny, he's cooking hamburgers and hot dogs, but hey, he has fun. So anyway, thanks for being there. Appreciate that. God bless. K3FKI Mobile.
All right, very good, Jerry. So what do you drive to the cruise ends? I haven't got a note of that. Over.
When I go to the car cruise, I'm driving my Jeep, my 2017 Jeep Patriot Latitude with all the radio equipment. I park it in one corner out of the way, and then I go get the grill out. We cook outside for the car cruise. And some of the cars there are magnificent, including some real old Studebakers and things, and they're nice. So I enjoy that, and the guys have a lot of fun with us, and we raise some money for the Legion, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I went with the local Mustang club to a, not really a cruise in, it was a cruise visit, which they do a lot of. They'll drive someplace for some interesting thing, and it was a little museum in Pottsville that what used to be a Studebaker dealer, as a matter of fact, and they had some nice Studebakers in there. That was first car I remember. My parents, after World War II, the only car they could get, everything else was waitlisted, was a Studebaker, and it was great, a Commander with the bullet nose and the wraparound rear window, and I always thought that was a cool car. All right, Jerry, see you later. K3FKI in Western PA Mobile. Thanks, folks, for letting me get the mobiles in, and now we'll go ahead and get the other folks. N3DJI, I bet that's who I was hearing. Is that you, Frank, WA4THR?
NJ2US Mobile.
Papa India X-Ray Mobile. Papa India X-Ray Mobile.
I had another, at least one more mobile and maybe a portable, but if you guys can hold on a little bit, these guys that were on the list, let me get them, and then we'll go back and pick up you guys. DJI, are you still there? Don't hear him. How about the one beginning with Kilo Delta 1?
One Papa India X-Ray mobile remote, 18-wheel mobile remote.
Don't hear him. All right. How about Dick? I got you. Romeo Fox Kilo. I heard you, Ken. Come on in. Over.
This is Kilo Delta 1 break.
Yeah, the Kilo Delta 1. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's a mobile 18-wheeler trying to get a hold of you. He is mobile. You want to go first?
Yeah. What's your call, please?
This is Kilo Delta 1 Hotel.
Kilo Delta 1 Hotel. All right, that's Roy up in Manchester. Yeah, go ahead and pick him up. I'll listen. I heard very weak modulation, but didn't think I was really copying him. Go ahead and pick up the 18-wheeler.
Yeah, that mobile. This is Kilo Delta 1 Hotel for relay. Okay, Kilo Delta 1 Hotel, Kilo 1 Papa India X-Ray. I am remoting out of Pennsylvania, currently in New Orleans. The name here is Steve. The name is Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo. The call is Kilo 1 Papa India X-Ray. I'm coming to you on the KC3 DR remote. Over. Okay, that is very good, Steve. You're coming in very nicely here into Connecticut. I'm going to relay to Vic, and Vic, the gentleman is K1PIX, that's Papa India X-Ray, and his name is Steve.
That's Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo, and he is in New Orleans on a. What did you say? Which one are you on? Steve, you still there?
Remote, Kilo Charlie 3 Delta Radio, over.
Yeah, he is on a remote. Do you copy him, Vic? I guess not, Steve. Is there anything you have for the net?
No, it's been a while since I talked with Victor from Net Control, and I just wanted to say good morning to him, and good morning from New Orleans.
Okay, very good, Steve. I'll pass that on with that 73s, and hopefully get a little better. K1PIX, this is KD1H, and back to net.
All right, very good. Thanks for that, Roy. Yeah, occasionally I could hear Steve. Occasionally I could copy him, and then he was in the noise. He has checked in with me before from the remoting 18-wheeler. Roger, that he's currently in New Orleans. When he checked in with me last time, I think he was remoting from Oklahoma, and I was reading him okay. But very good. KC3DR, I think, is who you used that time. Anyway, thanks, Roy. I appreciate you picking him up. Anything else? Nice to meet you too. Over.
And 73 Steve, and we're just sitting here. We're just playing around with the FT891. I'm going to be shipping this down to Georgia. I'm going to be down there starting next week for a little while. So I just wanted to see how this is operating. I'm going to just, if you don't mind, Vic, I'm just going to switch antennas because I'm going to actually go to the one that I'm going to be using down there. So stand by one. Okay, how copy on this one?
Okay, it's about an S unit lower at the moment, but that could be QSB. It sounds you're fine on both, over.
Yeah, okay, very good. Yeah, it is. That one happens to be right now in the attic and sits a little bit away from the way the signal should be going. In any event, we are going to be taking that one with us, and I'm going to send it back to net. By the way, our number is 10227 on the lifetime. It is 70 degrees, 91% humidity, and 70 degrees and cloudy. First day without rain in about 2 weeks. With that, send it back to you, Vic. Nice talking to you. Have a good day. WH4 THR KD1H.
All right, Roy, very good. Yeah, we're up. We're at 83% humidity and overcast, and rain in the forecast for every day, different amounts. So we'll just see. All right, very good. I think that antenna will work well. KD1H helping with a relay from Manchester, Connecticut. And let's see if I left anybody out. Yes, back to see if I can pick up Ken. WB2RFK, WA4THR. Good morning.
WA4THR, WB2RFK. I guess I was daydreaming when you called me. We just had to bring my wife's car up to get inspected at the beginning of next month. So I guess I'm still in the car. Daydreaming. But everything going great. A 20% chance of rain today. Up in the 90s, humidity sky high. So everything I do is inside today, Vic.
Yeah, I ended up having to work outside and then spent a long time hiking around the farm looking for a very expensive piece of lost equipment. So I'll probably be doing that again today once I found out just how expensive it is. But so I'll get all hot and sweaty today again too, Frank. Ken. Good to hear you this morning. Anything else?
I know. Just like to say my good morning to you, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good day, Vic. WA4THR, WB2RFK.
All right, we'll look forward to it, Ken. WB2RFK is down in Archdale, North Carolina. I'll clear with Ken. Let's see. Delta Juliet, India. Are you still in there? I think we missed you before. WA4THR. Well, I don't hear DJI. I did hear Papa Victor, and we'll do a general call-up looking for others. Let me know if you're mobile, portable, or QRP, but everybody's welcome. Call Whiskey Alpha.
Whiskey Alpha 2, Delta, Victor United.
Kilo Charlie 2, Bravo Echo.
Papa Sierra. Delta, Victor United.
1 X-ray. Mike Juliet.
All right, boy, a bunch of them. So far, I've got Papa Victor. Let's see, I've got Delta Victor United. Was there another one ending in uniform or United?
Whiskey 8, uniform, Papa Sierra.
W8 UPS. All right, Whiskey Mike Juliet. I've got you. As I said, Delta Victor United. Now, there was a mobile in there. Who was the mobile?
Echo Zulu Mobile.
E2 Echo Zulu Mobile. All right. We've got you at the top. Make sure I've got everybody. Did I miss anybody on that?
Yeah.
Foxtrot Hotel Charlie, fresh hot coffee.
November Alpha 1 X-ray.
All right, Victor Echo 2 Alpha Mike, NA1X. There's still one more in there?
Foxtrot Hotel Charlie.
Echo Foxtrot Juliet.
All right, Foxtrot Hotel Charlie, and I think Echo Foxtrot Juliet. Let me run with that list. That pretty well fills up that little window I've got on the computer for recording calls. And K2 Echo Zulu Mobile would go first. Good morning, WA4THR.
November Delta Radio, Echo Alpha, and I am, oh gosh, I'm not sure exactly the town, but I wanted to jump in here because
All right, Andrea, nice to hear you again. We chatted, you were mobile back in January, I believe, and I think we had an eyeball at the RF Hill Hamfest. That's what I've got in my notes. At the time I talked to you back in January, you were around Abingdon, Virginia. Is that roughly where you are? Over? Well, I'm going to count that as close enough just to get it into the log. But, yeah, it's interesting. A lot of mobiles today and a lot of mobile-to-mobile copy. That's a sign the bands must be getting better for sure. I've done that where I've traveled on, when my brother-in-law and I cruise out to the Hamvention in southwest Ohio. He leaves out of southwest Virginia and I out of Pennsylvania. And there have been years when we could chat with each other on 40 meters as we headed out that way. So nice to see it getting back that way, Andrea. Anything else this morning?
No, that was it. I was headed, working my way back to Texas. I came up this way 11 days ago and 12 days ago and just headed back to Texas. Another 1,150 miles to go. 732 Echo Zulu Mobile.
All right, well, that's a long trip. Have a nice drive and give us check in as you go. That's if the bands are good, that's a great thing about HF Mobile. K2 Echo Zulu Mobile down in southern Virginia, 15 miles from Abington or thereabouts. I'll clear with Andrea, and we'll start getting the rest of the list. Papa Victor, come on in, WA4THR.
WA4THR from KM4PTV, South Portable South in Richmond, Kentucky. And yes, I concur with you. The bands are getting better. This morning I'm running portable, not my NFED, but my portable antenna. I was managed to make trips to Colorado, San Jose, California, and Washington State. So the bands are definitely getting good. Okay, Vic, anyways, it's 75 degrees, and you're my last contact because we're expecting rain here. I'm going to pull the switch. And so other than that, you're coming in fine into the park, 5-9 plus 10. So other than that, you take care of 70 degrees to you, and 30621 on the roster.
All right, very good. That's Sal, KM4PPV down in Richmond, Kentucky, and more rain there. Looks like everybody's getting rain. I tell you, every day I look, and it's just it's like polka dotted all over the eastern U.S. with pop-up thunderstorms. I guess that's part of a heat wave or something where you get those afternoon convective currents that create rising air that condenses and starts getting the circulation, and you got a thunderstorm next thing you know. I heard some places northeast of me had 8 inches of rain this week. Wow. Anyway, good to hear you, Sal. We'll catch you later, okay? All right, 7-3. KF4 PPV in Kentucky, clear with Sal. Next up is WA2DVU in Cape May. Good morning, Bill.
Hey, good morning, Vic. You're sounding real good. Q5, Balvin S9, good audio as usual. Very unusual that I can hear you, but you're doing good today. Thanks for running the net, and we'll talk to you again next time. WA2 Delta Victor United.
All right, very good, Bill. WA2DVU is in Cape May, about as far south as you can be in New Jersey and not be in the water, so that's a good thing. You've got a 5.9 plus signal here. I went with my son a couple of years ago, I think it was, might have been 3 years ago, and his daughter, well, his whole family, wife and daughter, and my wife and I went with them to Cape May, one of the nicer vacations we've had in a long time, and we're talking about maybe doing it again this year. We'll just have to see. That's a terrific area, Bill. Anyway, anything else, over?
No, sir. Have a good afternoon, and we'll talk to you again soon.
All right, 7-3. WA2DVU, Cape May, New Jersey. I'll clear with Bill. Next up, Whiskey Mike Juliet. That's got to be Bill. Good morning, WA4THR.
Good morning, everyone on the net. This is KD8WMJ, Bill. It's home QTH in Rhode Island for a change, and just checking in, and cloudy weather here, high overcast really, and very humid. Not very warm though, only about 65 degrees. So other than that, nothing other than just checking in. Thanks very much for picking me up. Have a great day. This is KD8WMJ.
All right, very good, Bill. Let's see. Last time you checked in with me, it's been a couple of years almost. Well, a year and a half anyway. And you were in Wickerford, Rhode Island. Is that where you are now? Over?
That's where I am. Yep, Wickford, Rhode Island. I'd actually checked in a couple times with the net. Probably not with you when I was operating mobile down in Florida during the winter. But other than that, that's it. I'm just back home getting out for a while. So good to hear you, and thanks very much for picking me up again. Take care. KD8WMJ.
All right, very good. Nice copy, Bill, from Rhode Island, KD8WMJ. We'll clear with Bill. Next up, I'll switch antennas because he's in the Upper Peninsula. W8UPS. Good morning, Roland. WA4THR.
Good morning, Vic. WA4THR. This is W8UPS, and it is rolling, and we are, 350 miles almost due north of Chicago here at latitude 4626 on the south shores of Lake Superior. And we're directly adjacent to the Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore National Park along the south shores here. And gosh, it's 68 degrees with 76% humidity up here and overcast. And boy, we could really use some rain in this location. It's been going to the north and to the south and every which way, but dropping some here. So we could certainly use some here. Vic, thanks for picking me up. Your signal here is S9, but there's QSB. It's been as low as S5, but real good audio, sounding great. So thanks so much for picking me up. You're sounding good. WA4THR, W8UPS from Pictured Rocks, 7-3.
All right, very good, Roland. You're sounding terrific. W8UPS, Pictured Rocks area of Michigan, and UPS, the Upper Peninsula Station. You're anywhere from S7 to S9, and it sounds great. Thanks, Roland. We'll catch you later, okay?
Okay, thanks again, Vic. 7-3.
All right, that's WA2PS. I'm clear with Roland. Next up, Victor Echo 2 Alpha Mike. Maurice, good morning, WA4THR.
Yeah, WA4THR from V2 Alpha Mike. Good morning, Mr. Victor. It's a long time since we've spoken, so I thought I'd say hello this morning. And the band is in reasonable shape. You're 5 and 9, speaking about 5 over. this morning, Vic, and nice to hear you. Hope all is well with you at this time. That we are now getting over the pandemic, so to speak. Over.
Yeah, we have not. I don't think we've had a case in Pennsylvania, or certainly not a death in a while. No cases in my general county, anyway. So it's pretty nice. We've actually been able to go out to eat, and you know. I'm still nervous when it comes to shaking hands with somebody. Isn't that funny how we've, after 18 months, but we're doing better, Maurice. And nice to hear you. It's been since April, I think. Over.
Yeah, nice to hear you too, Vic. And that's good that you're okay in your area. Anyway, 73, you're quite busy, Vic. And signals go all around. So 73 to you, and have yourself a very good day. WA4THR from DE2 Alpha Mike. 73.
All right, 73, Maurice. Yeah, a lot of folks on the band this morning, and the band's pretty good shape. B2AM up in Montreal. I'll clear with Maurice. Next one up, NA1X. Come on in, WA4THR.
All right, good morning to you, Vic. WA4THR. Call is November Alpha 1 X-ray. My name is Joe. Juliet Oscar Echo, located up here in Agawam, Massachusetts. And I have an ECARS number of 10099. Good morning to you, Vic.
Good morning. Nice to hear you this morning. And by golly, Leroy, just short of you there, was my first check-in this morning. Nice to hear you, Joe. NA1X up in Agawam, Massachusetts. Good signal. Anything we can do for you? Over.
No, but your last transmission was about 15 over 9. Sounds real good. 7-3, Vic, and have a great day. This is NA1X. I'll be listening.
Yeah, the band is in remarkably good shape. NA1X in Massachusetts. I'll clear with Joe. Next up, back down to North Carolina, W4FHC. Good morning, Fred, WA4THR.
Good morning, Brother Fred. When I heard you in there, I just could not resist. Sounds good out of Fairfield, Pennsylvania. And the mobile sounded good this morning. Really good compared to the mobile. Like three of them was talking to each other. But that's a good thing. Anytime I have a little trouble getting you, I know the band's working. Good morning to you up there. Here in Goldsboro, Wayne County, North Carolina, 50 miles southeast of Raleigh, 65 miles west of Ocean. Now, this morning was 75. We have some water with us. Now, we're up to 81. Oh, yes, it's almost in the 80s today, probably 88 for a high. If it wasn't overcast, it's probably coming down to low 90s, but it's going to stay in the 80s today. And appreciate you getting me on board. And I hold ECARS number 4811. Have a blessed day. We don't mind having a good week up there in Fairfield, Pennsylvania. 73, go get them.
All right, very good, Fred. Yeah, we're, I don't know if we'll hit 90. It's the humidity that's got us. It's just very hot and sticky, and when you swim, it just stays there. So it's not so bad if it's hot and you can get some evaporative cooling going on, but not so good like this. Anyway, Fred, good to hear you. W4FHC is in Goldsboro, North Carolina. 4811 on the list. We'll clear with Fred. Last enough before we take another list. Echo Fox Juliet. That's got to be Brad up in New Brunswick. Good morning.
WA4THR, good morning, Vic. Thanks for calling me in. I'll keep it constant on you're going. Beautiful day out here, and my daughter and I are going to go after the one. 89
Brad, very good. Well, hope you and your daughter have a good time. VE9EFJ is up in Perth, Andover, New Brunswick. So far, we've had stations from, let's see, what's the closest? 70-some-odd miles, and he's 600 miles. So we got a nice wide footprint on the band today. We even had one checking in while he wasn't he wasn't transmitting from New Orleans, but nearly that, somewhere out in the Midwest. All right, Brad, good to hear you this morning. Anything else?
No negative. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you, 73,
All right, we'll look for you later. V9EFJ up in Perth, Andover, New Brunswick. All clear with Brad. Remind everybody, you're listening to ECARS, the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. We take check-ins from anybody, anywhere, but give priority if you're mobile, portable, or QRP. So if you're one of those, let us know. Everybody's welcome. Call Whiskey Alpha 4 Tango Hotel Romeo.
K9, is that you?
QRP, 4J, Kilowatt Charlie 1, Mike Romeo.
Kilo, Whiskey 2, United States Radio Mobile.
QRP.
had, let's see, I got K9ZU, K4JER, KC1MR. I got a Whiskey 2 Uniform Something Mobile and a QRP. Who was the QRP station?
November 3, Delta Juliet, India.
November 3, Delta Juliet, India, QRP. All right, we'll get you as well now. Who are the others that I missed?
Kilo Bravo 8, India, Uniform Hotel.
All right, KB8IUH, and that looks like the list. All right, well, let me get those guys. The Whiskey 2 Uniform Something Mobile. Come on back, WA4THR.
Good morning. Whiskey 2, United Sierra Radio. Name here is Bill, Bravo India Lima Lima. We are stationary mobile in Scarborough, Mass. Scarborough, Maine. Stationary mobile in our RV. We currently have 63 degrees, going to a high of 65 today. Rain, it looks like, on and off pretty much all day. Not a great day for doing much here on the coast of Maine, but a great day to be playing radio. The name here is Bill, Bravo India Lima Lima, and good signal coming this way to Scarborough, Mass. Whiskey 2, United States Radio, back to net.
Oh, you're 5859. Good mobile signal from, I guess, the motorhome there. I talked to you before. You were getting ready to go to Florida in it and checking it out. It's working well from Scarborough, Maine, Bill. Nice 5.9 signal, over.
Thanks so much. Well, the new QTH is Florida, so not only did we go down there with the motorhome, but we decided to switch permanent QTHs. But we're back here up summertime visiting some friends and making a swing around New England. Great to be checking in here on the net. It's been a while. 7-3s to all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Whiskey 2, United States Radio, Mobile, back to net.
Very good, Bill. Nice copy. W2USR Mobile up in Maine. I'll clear with Bill. Next up, N3DJI QRP. Come on in, Frank. How are you today? Over.
Well, not too bad. ECARS 30587 Light. Looks like it's going to be another scorcher here today. Mid-90s. The heat index above 100. So it's an indoor day today for sure. But it's supposed to cool off a little bit in the next few days.
Well, I wish it would. I'm just thankful that we have air conditioning in the bedroom, at least. The rest of the place is pretty warm. And when you're working outside, it just seems to stay with you, Frank. But the QRP, I guess that's the little 817. It's doing a good job, over.
Well, yeah, I heard you coming in fairly strong, so that's why I thought I'd try it out instead of the main radio. It's just kind of fun using this thing. Quick story. We had a family gathering. It was cooler this Sunday. Granddaughter was in from Seattle, and she evidently has a husky for a pet. And during that heat dome, she said they had to hose that poor dog off at least a couple times a day, and it sat inside in front of the fan. Over.
Oh, yeah, that, some of the pets, like cats and dogs, that don't sweat. It's tough to keep them cool sometimes. The horses we've got here all will sweat, and they wander into the barn where there are big fans blowing inside the stalls, and they'll just park themselves there. Not only do they stay cool, but they keep the flies off. So, all right, good to hear you in the little QRP there, Frank. Anything else?
No, that's it. Just want to give a shout. So have a good day. I'll say 73. This is N3DJI.
All right, 73. N3DJI QRP from Columbia, Maryland. I'll clear with Frank. Next and up is over in where are you, George? K9ZU, WA4THR.
For THR K9ZU. I just got home from my trip up to the Finger Lakes region in New York for the home for about an hour, and everything still works. It's going to be hot down here, but I'm inside, and at least I had sense to crank up my AC while I was on the road with the internet thermostat I've got here. Over.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a good reason to do that. Everything is available that way. I've got some little device that I can access from anywhere. I've never figured out what I need to do that for, though. But one of these days I will. And how was the Glenn Curtis Museum? Over.
Oh, it was wonderful. It was well worth the backtrack. It was about, probably about 25 total miles out of the way, but well worth the effort. It matches the trip I made off of, I think it was not I-10, but whatever it was, to move from L.A. to here. I went to see the meteor crater in a vehicle that was only getting about 6 miles to a gallon because I had everything I owned in the back of a 26-foot truck. Over.
Yeah, I have a family living out in Arizona, and we've covered most of the state, and I've never done the meteor crater. I should have done that. We've been all the way down, Tucson and south there at the big air base where they park the derelict planes, and all the way up to the Grand Canyon and the Painted Desert and all that kind of stuff and everything in between, but never did that. One of these days we'll do that while we're out there. Anyway, glad you got back and glad you enjoyed that museum. It's a good one, George. See you later, okay?
All right, 73, and yes, indeed, I would recommend it to anybody. I've got pictures of just about everything they had displayed there. So anyway, 73 for now. K9ZU.
All right, 73. Yeah, it's a fairly new one too. I think when I was there, it still looked like they had still finished grading outside. K9ZU up down in Brunswick, Maryland. That's George. I'll clear with him. Get down to Tennessee. Jerry, how are you doing? Are you staying cool? K4JER, WA4THR.
Yeah, by the way, the phone is not good down here. I've been wanting to say hello. Very good. Well-timed rain yesterday, so things are good down here, Jake. K4JER.
All right, you're anywhere from S5 to S7, up and down a little, and changing between antennas. I can follow the QSB, and I actually have it set up so I can combine those, thinking that I could get some diversity reception, because I see that a lot, where it'll switch from one to the other as the peak antenna. But I don't know, never really worked as well as I thought it would. But good copy, Jerry, and we'll catch you later, okay?
Okay, 5 thanks.
All right, that's K4JER down in south central Tennessee. I'll clear with him, get back into Massachusetts. Ray, good morning. KC1MR, WA4THR.
Yeah, it's a good morning because I'm talking to you, but certainly not because of this crummy weather. It's like 62 degrees and it's going to drizzle all day. I can't believe it. We're going to have the rainiest July on record if this keeps up. And anyway, Vic, how you doing, buddy? You were at 20 over 9, so computer's in good shape. Go ahead.
Yeah, it wanders around. I've had people from 70 miles to 650 miles and 9 different mobiles, which is unusual. And all the mobiles say they could hear each other. That's unusual too. So, yeah, it's hot here and rain in the forecast every day. I've just about given up on any chance of getting 3 cuttings of hay this year, and just hope that I get a good second cutting sometime in the next month or two, because we're short of hay right now. But I don't really want to be doing hay right in this weather anyway. The top of that barn is just miserable, this kind of weather, Ray. Over.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yep, just crazy weather, but just remember that according to you-know-who, there's no such thing as hot weather caused by men. Have a good day. KC1MR clear.
All right, very good. Well, we have all sorts of stuff. Last year was perfect weather for hay. The year before that, we had so much rain that we could never get hay in. This year, it's just, you never know. 7-3, Ray. KC1MR up in Beantown. I'll clear with Ray. Last up, Kilo Bravo 1 India Uniform Hotel, which I think is a new one for me. Good morning, sir. KB1IUH, or maybe I copied it down wrong, something that might have sounded like that?
Okay, that's Kilo Bravo 8, India Uniform Hotel. Good morning. Name is John, and I am located in Bedford Heights, Ohio, just outside of Cleveland, Ohio. Hope you're copying me. I'm only running a couple hundred watts just out of the radio. And my ECARS numbers are 8394. 8394. Lifetime member. Haven't checked in quite some time, and have had bouts with illness and different things. Kept me away from the radio. Today we decided to tune up and see if we can get a signal out. So, Vic, appreciate you picking me up. And I hope that you have a copy on it here. The name is John. And again, the call is Kilo Bravo 8 India Uniform Hotel in Bedford Heights, Ohio.
All right, John, nice signal, nice audio. You're S8, S9 here, KB8IUH in Bedford Heights, Ohio, 8394 on the list. I'm sorry to hear about your health issues, but glad you're back in the shack, and it's wonderful to meet you. Tell me what you're running there, John. Over.
Okay, this is a Yaesu 2000 watt model, and the antenna is the Alpha Delta DX DD for 80 and 40 meters. And they're running a couple hundred watts here today. Didn't turn the amplifier on. We've had so much rain here in the area. My antennas, they have a little bit of SWR on them, so I did not turn the amplifier on. But that's it for the equipment here. Yaesu ST2000 and the Alpha Delta DXDD there, over.
Yeah, well, I can appreciate that. This time of year, some of the walnuts here get heavy with wet leaves, and the walnuts starting to drag them down, and they're getting into some of my antennas. I'm starting to notice that changes SWR, but I've seen it change with groundwater, whether I have snow or dry, groundwater levels, whether there's snow or not, leaves on the trees. It's interesting how much can affect the antennas, unless I guess you're out in the desert or something, or next to the ocean. But and I had a similar issue where I had branches come out of a tree and knock an antenna down, and I was unaware of it, and was trying to work a DX station on 80 meters and kicked in the amplifier and had enough RF coming back into the ground wires that it popped some things here in the shack. I lost a keyboard and a router and the driver's section of a little rig. All repaired and back to working now, though. Anyway, John, nice to meet you. Look forward to hearing you again soon, okay?
Okay, appreciate you picking me up there real good. Yeah, well, that's one thing we have to do in amateur radio, keep watch on the meters. If it looks like the SWR is on the rise, have to keep the power down, that's for sure. And if it's real high, you know you're lost. That's for sure. Anyway, Vic, have a wonderful day, and we look forward to doing it again. W Alpha 4 THR, this is KB8IUH 73.
73, John. KB8IUH, Bedford Heights, Ohio. I'll clear with John. And I'll just remind everybody you're listening to the East Coast Amateur Radio Service. The net control this hour is Whiskey Alpha 4 Tango Hotel Romeo. My name is Vic, Victor India Charlie. I'm in Bear Gap in eastern Pennsylvania. We take check-ins from anybody, anywhere, and everybody's welcome. But let me know if you're mobile, portable, or QRP. Please call now.
KB3IAI.
November 2, Michael, Uniform Portable.
Oh, what a pileup. I got KB3IAI. Got you. Who was the portable station?
November 2, Mike, Alpha Uniform.
November 2, Mike Alpha Uniform portable. Got you. Now, who were the other stations?
Kilo 4 Echo Zulu Yankee. Kilo Uniform 1 Uniform KU1U.
All right, Echo Zulu Yankee KU1U. Was there still another one in there?
KD8 Echo Charlie Quebec.
Echo Charlie Quebec. There's still one more in there. Might end in Delta, perhaps?
Kilo Papa Delta. Kilo Papa Delta.
Kilo Papa Delta. All right, got you. All right. Get back on that antenna, and the first up was the portable N2MAU Mao. Good morning, WA4THR. How you doing?
Yeah, good. How are you, Vic? It's very good here. A little hot, but we'll see. We're heading towards the 90s. The heat, what do you call it, the index of over. With my, I take my 21 little finger with me and have some fun over there. I'll give you a number, 21063. Over.
All right. Well, the 20 watts is making it in today, Mal, but it's a QSB, or else you're getting some SWR fullback. It's dropping way down, and at times I lose you, but got 90% of it. So Mal is out on the eastern shore of Virginia, and are you still? That's Maritime Mobile, is that right? Over.
Actually, it will be marine mobile since I'm in the national waters. But no, this time I'm in my cabin. I put it there. I take it wherever I go. Over.
All right, there you go. Portable and not the marine mobile today. Portable in the cabin. Well, it's working, and I solid copy that time. Anything else this morning, Mal?
No, just say hello to all the ECARS folks, and thank you, Vic, for what you're doing. It's always fun to have a little chat. 7-3s and to MAU. Bye-bye.
All right, into MAU, and let me correct that real quick, delete that, go back to that, and mark it portable and not mobile because I had that momentarily the wrong way. So we got you in there, Mal, 7-3. Into MAU, I'll clear with you. Next up, KB3IAI down in Maryland. Good morning, Chris.
Yeah, good morning, and a good signal here today, good copy. I got you 10 over, and actually copied the other station very well, too, the Marine station, so very good on that. Nice and hot here today in Maryland. It's going to be another steamer, so thanks for running the net. Back to you, KB3IAI.
Yeah, very good, Chris. Well, so far it's not actually that hot here, 78, but we've got more humidity than we've got temperature. Good to hear you, though, Mr. 96. Anything else?
No, I don't have anything else. Everyone have a great day from KB3IAI.
All right, 7-3. KB3IAI, Gambrels, Maryland. I'll clear with Chris. Next down in North Carolina. Rocky, before you did one. Good morning. 4THR.
Appreciate that, Vic, and good morning from Apex, North Carolina. 80 degrees, kind of cloudy skies, possible shower going on later this afternoon, and probably high around 80 days. So typical summer day.
Yeah, this is summer, and this is July, and usually right around July, the week before, the week or two after, we'll hit some 90-degree days, and then it'll settle down a little bit. We haven't had a full 7 of those. We got to be up to about 6 by now, and that's about what we get in the summer, 7 days or so. Rocky, good to hear you. Anything else?
Happy Vic. Have a good day, good man. 7-3 from Kilo 4 Echo Zulu Yankee.
All right, 7-3. K4EZY, Apex, North Carolina. We'll clear with Rocky and pick that Kilo uniform, 1 uniform. That's a new one for me. Good morning, sir. WA4THR.
Morning, Vic. This is Kilo Uniform 1 Uniform. It's 3, Charlie Oscar Romeo Yankee. Physically, I'm in Vassalboro, Maine, just outside of the capital of Augusta, but I'm accessing my home station in Sebatis, Maine, which is just outside of Lewiston. That's about 90 miles north of Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Up in the work office today, up in the 911 state lab, doing some text to 911 testing, and thought I would take a little break and see how the remote functionality worked with my home station. So, again, name here is Corey.
All right, Corey, I guess you turned it back to me. You suddenly dropped after you told me your name. AU1U remoting to Sebatis, Maine, out of Vassalboro, Maine. And good copy, and I'm interested in what you're using to remote with. Corey, what are you doing? How are you doing that? Over. I don't hear him now. He went off kind of suddenly, like he might have lost the remote connection. Are you still there, Corey? Well, you just never know. Remote sometimes is not out traveling, and sometimes you're just not totally in control, but hopefully he'll figure out what caused it to go away real quick. He might have lost it. All right, one more listen, and then we'll get on down the list. Corey, are you back? Not hearing him. All right, AU1U was the remote. Corey. Now, my golly,
Well, February was a while ago, Vic. I guess you're right, though. Doggone it. Anyway, let's do this right. WA4THR, Did Echo Charlie come back? Good old Chardon Dave here. I'm trying to get back into 40 meters during the day, Vic. With the weather like it is, just too doggone hot. High 80s and 90s, 100% humidity today. The rain can't make up its mind if it wants to come or go. So I spend more time in the basement. Of course, that's where the radios are. So I'm going to do my best to spend more time on 40. I've been doing a little bit more every day just to get back into the swing of it. And it's doing well. I'm feeling good. I got my feet up, getting ready to have lunch. I'm doing my best to stay out of that kitchen until 12 o'clock. I don't want to eat too early because I'll eat something too early, and I'll be snacking before I go to bed. That's a no-no. I won't sleep. Other than that, we're having a decent day, Vic. I'm waiting to see what happens with the weather, that's all. I got my feet up, like I said. I'm going to relax and play radio for a while. I hope you're doing well. You have a good signal, doggone it. It's nice. Occasionally, if the wind blowing in my direction, it goes on the plus side. But it's a clear signal, Vic. Good job today. Hope you have a good net and enjoy the rest of your day. Coach Charlie, so thanks. Thank you.
Pretty good, yeah. It's been pretty good. You know, I get up and
That's it, Vic. It's a constant battle with me. You know, it's not that I eat a lot, but since I'm spending more time at home, it's much easier to open that door in that refrigerator. Unfortunately, with the COVID and everything and my laziness teaming up with that, I put on a couple of pounds. I have a checkup in another week and a half, so I'm trying to lose at least a couple and see if I can impress the doctor. He'll probably beat me up. But, you know, that's what happens, you know. Back to you, Vic. K-8 Echo Charlie, Quebec.
Yeah, I get older.
Good morning, Vic. WA1KCD, Damascus, Maine. Good signal up here today. Playing with a different rig that someone lent me today, Yaesu FT857. Here's a nice little package. I wonder how we're making out down your way. WA1KCD, Damascus, Maine.
All right, boy, you've been doing a lot of radio there, Carl. Are you up in Maine? You were there before you went home to your practice?
Yes, sir. No, just wanted to say good morning and see you Thursday. So take care. This is a friend's rig, not mine. Just playing with it. Have a good day, Vic. WA1KTD.
ECARS.
Roger, we'll keep it real short. Don't want to push on overtime.
Yeah, very good.
Roger, good contact, good fun, clear.
Vic, we're here. We're here, buddy. We're here.
Very good. All right. Remarkably, W83CIN down
Studio, red flag.
Okay, Vic, very good. Hey, I moved. I'm not near D.C. anymore, unless you think 50 miles is near D.C. I'm down here in King George County, Virginia, on the Potomac River, about 90 miles west of the Atlantic. Thank you, Vic. This is ECARS. It's 11:01 on the 13th of July. Sunny day here, 86 degrees in the northern neck of Virginia. This is station WA3GIN. Operator Dave, transmitting from King George County, Virginia, the boyhood home of George Washington. We're standing by for any stations with a schedule. Anybody with a schedule today? All right, nothing heard there. Let's go ahead and see if we have any mobiles in frequency. Anybody? Yeah, mobile. That's quiet. How about QRP stations? How about the bold and brave QRP? Okay, W3FIS, Fenwick Island. I know it well. Used to go there sometimes when I was a kid. So what's going on Fenwick Island, and why are you so distorted this morning?
Probably still talking microphone or typically double sideband suppressed carrier rate from Oz QRP. Maybe a little off frequency for you. Backed off a bit. Does that make sense?
That sounds 100% better. Do not close talk the microphone. Talk across the mic, put it on the side, and talk across.
First contact I made with this thing. There is a audio
Very good. What's the name in Fenwick? Very good, Paul. How many watts is that thing good for?
5, maybe.
Well, it's doing a good job for you. You're S7. What are you using for an antenna, Paul? I used to go there every year when I was a kid. My family used to take me there when I was 4 years old, and used to go every year until I was about 17 or 18. And a couple of my uncles bought a place, some places over there in Rehoboth, and we stopped going to Ocean City, started going to Rehoboth. But very good. Nice to work with you, Paul. Hope to hear you again and frequently here on the ECARS. Anybody else? Anybody else that's QRP or mobile? All right, then. Let's get some fixed stations in here for ECARS.
Kilowatt Charlie 1, Mike Romeo.
Okay, I got Beantown Ray and Leroy. Anybody else?
Kilo Charlie 3, Hotel Whiskey.
Okay, I got Charlie Victor Ocean, and I got Hotel Whiskey. Let's get these four amigos here. KC1MR, what's going on, Ray?
Oh, it's kind of another gloomy day. It's 65 and overcast. But the good news is fair weather's coming tomorrow. So how you doing, Dave?
I'm having a good morning. I can't complain. I called the garage up yesterday, wanted to get the car inspected. State inspection in Virginia every year. And they said, sure, bring it in tomorrow. I said, okay. And I brought it in. And the guy says, oh, we can't get to that until next week. I said, well, you told me to come in. So I drove down the block and found another place, and they'll have it ready for me this afternoon. So there you go. That's a good day. Went to the grocery store and found everything we were looking for, and mixed up 16 gallons of Roundup and sprayed around the tower, and got that all taken care of. I got in here for a shower, and now we're doing the net. So I think it's a good day.
Sounds like it's a good day. Yeah, we're supposed to get halfway decent weather tomorrow, but boy, we've had so much rain, I can't believe it. It's on track to be the rainiest July ever. It's gracious. It seems like it's either rainiest or in the 50s, not 50s, 60s, or sunny and in the 90s. Thank goodness we got a nice big air conditioner to save our bacon. Anyway, you're not doing too bad. You're pretty strong. And I'm going to terminate now because I don't know what to say. Have a good day, Dave, and you take care. KC1MR, B-Town Ray. See ya.
Okay, Ray, very good. Nice to hear you in there, and thanks for checking in with me. We appreciate it. Next on the list, Leroy. Sounds all good, Leroy. What do you got planned for today? Ah, okay. Well, then enjoy the ham radio and have a good lunch. Alrighty, 73. Station with Charlie Victor Ocean in the call.
Yes, Whiskey 1, Charlie Victor Ocean. Portable 8. The name is John. I am located on an island in Lake Huron, Marquette Island, Lake Huron, the upper peninsula of Michigan. Home is your Worcester, Mass. And so, I'm just kind of curious as to what our signal sounds like on the East Coast. Back to you. W1CVO.
Okay, W1CVO, Portable 8. Well, it's S7. It's not a strong signal, but you're getting in okay. What's the name there in Lake Huron?
Yeah, the name. I'm on Marquette Island. Marquette Island, over.
Okay, Marquette Island. I'm not quite sure what that is, but how close is that to Sarnia?
Oh, about 300 miles north. I am about 10 miles east of Mackinac Island in the Straits of Mackinac, about 50 miles south of the Canadian border, over.
Okay, very good, Tom. Well, thanks for joining us today. Enjoy your time up there, up north, and hopefully the weather is very good.
Yeah, the weather is rainy up here, over.
Well, that could be very good if you haven't had any.
Yeah.
Take care. Enjoy the sweet corn. It's going to be delicious.
I'm running about 80 watts here to a 40-meter dipole.
Sounds like a plan there. Very good. How high above ground is that dipole?
It's up about 40 feet. Up about 40 feet between a couple tall pine trees up here on the island. The island is about 3 miles from the mainland. I get back and forth by boat every other day or so. And we have commercial power here on the island, so it's pretty convenient. Back to you from W1CBO.
Okay, very good. Nice to hear you about the electricity. Do you have a doctor on the island?
No, there's no roads on the island. There's no roads on the island. It's mostly just thick forest with population around the edges of the island on the shoreline. But it's pretty much a wilderness kind of island. Back to you.
Okay, all right, very good. And does anybody live there all year round, or just for summer?
Just for summer. Just vacation summer island over.
Okay, all right, very good. Well, thanks for checking in with us. We hope to hear you frequently here on ECARS 7255. Take care now. Station with hot water, HW in the call.
Tomorrow, W1, CBO, portable, clear.
Whiskey. Name here is Jim, Juliet India Mike, and we are located in Washington, Pennsylvania, a small town about 30 miles south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the southwest corner of the state. And I have a project that I'm working on. I'm working on getting my work health report from ARRL, and I need a station from Maryland. Is there any stations from Maryland on the net?
Okay, very good, Jim. Let's see if we can help you with that. Anybody from Maryland? The station is working in all states. You need a Maryland contact. Do we have anybody? I don't hear anybody, Jim. Give them a call. See if maybe I'm just too close.
Whiskey 3, Juliet Papa, Whiskey 3, Juliet Papa, Whiskey 2, Charlie 3, Hotel Whiskey. Anybody there?
Just call for Maryland. For Maryland specifically, Jim.
Any station located in the state of Maryland, please call now.
Well, hang in there. There might be some in a little while. Sometimes we get some short skip here. So hang in there, Jim. All right, this is ECARS 7255, East Coast Amateur Radio Service Network. A3GIN, Operator Dave in King George, Virginia, 90 miles west of the Atlantic Ocean. Standing by for any check-ins. You don't have to be a member to check in. We're looking for Maryland stations. Hey, anybody in Maryland? This is ECARS, ECARS Radio.
Kilo Bravo 3, America.
ECARS Radio, ECARS Radio, 7255.
Kilo Bravo 3. 12, Victor Echo 3, November Echo Juliet.
VE3 NEJ, come on in.
Hey, good morning, Dave. Just checking in. I got you real good on my SDR. I got it working. 78 degrees here, headed up. And it looks like the humidity has come down to 81% outside. It was raining earlier. So. Yeah, I fought with this thing on Sunday with it. I beat it anyway. Over.
Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear that. So now, do you have a pen adapter with that SDR?
Yeah, I bought the PTRX board for the 7300. It's just a high impedance buffer amplifier. And I output that to an RSP SDR Play 2 Pro. I guess it is one in the metal box. And I'm running SDR Uno on my computer, as well as OmniRig. OmniRig's a little program that talks to the radio. It has a server in it. Then you connect the SDR Uno to OmniRig, and it makes everybody play. But on Sunday, I learned that the latest and greatest Uno will not run with the latest and greatest OmniRig. In fact, I put it on another machine and it ran fine. Well, it's got the new OmniRig, but it's got an older version of Uno. So I was all set. I reloaded the drivers. I was just set to put a new update the software, but the software is already up to date. And there was a little line in there that said, this will not work with OmniRig 2.0. And bingo, worked fine after that.
That's interesting. So which one of those applications is the virtual port?
The virtual port, I guess. You're meaning the IF signal, the RF portion for the SDR?
No. I was thinking you've got the radio running. You're not remoting into the radio, right?
No. I'm sitting here in front of it. I'm just using the computer and the SDR as a PAN adapter through that PTRX 7300 board that I put inside the 7300. It adds about $600 to the price tag, but I'll tell you, Uno works really good. I can trim the noise off your audio and you sound beautiful. Not as good as Jeff, but almost.
Thanks. So, what is the purpose of Uno?
Uno is the front end for the SDR. It has the control panel, the filters, the mode selection, frequency, an RF spectrum analyzer, an audio spectrum analyzer, and some other noise reduction and recording capabilities, and I think I saw something to do with the scanner as well. So it's the whole front end for the SDR.
Okay, so you use the SDR hardware in the 7300, and you use the Uno to give you the frequency on
Yeah, it's the whole display, everything for the radio. I guess it's the software part of the radio. Because the radio is just a box. There's not even a switch or a pilot light or anything on it. It's just a USB connector and a couple antenna connectors and some reference points. So I'm just using that, tapping off to the high impedance buffer in the IF line in the 7300 to give a signal to the SDR. And I guess the whole package, SDR, the board, and the software is your PAN adapter.
Okay, very good. We'll use the 7300 for transmit power like that.
Yes, you can tune it from the software. You just hover over the frequency window and use the wheel to up and down, the wheel on the mouse up and down, or you can spin the dial on the 7300 and the software will track with it. You can change that too. You can have it so you can listen to another band, and you just unlock it from. There's a couple of things. You have a sync. I don't know what it's called. Basically, sync the computer to the radio and sync the radio to the computer, so both of them can tune. Or you can undo either one of those, so you can have whatever you want. You can listen to 20 meters on Uno and 40 meters on 7300.
All right. Well, work on that.
Well, I was so angry with it on Sunday, it was ready to go into orbit. I told Jeff, go look out the window, there'll be a big blue streak going by pretty soon, and within minutes I had it running. Yeah, I lost you for a minute. 7-3, Dave, V3 and EJ.
All right, catch you later. 2x3 start.
Kilo Golf 1 Quebec Mobile.
in your Moses.
Okay.
Okay, actually, good morning, Dave. Still morning here, apparently. 67 degrees, raining here in west central Maine. Good morning, just leaving the plant. And just heading out to grab some lunch. I've been working on a few interesting projects today at work. Just getting a chance to get a breather here and grab some lunch. Traveling right next to the Androscoggin River right now, Dave, and as soon as I get in here, the signals just get amplified amazingly. You're about an S9 right now as I travel alongside the river. It's really interesting how I get a really nice counterpose effect. I have about a 4-minute jaunt between the plant and where I go to grab lunch, where I'm next to this river, and it's really a great spot for me to get a signal out from the mobile. Anyway, good to hear you, Dave. Hopefully everything's going well with you down there, and I don't have any further traffic. 10363 is the number for Infinity, and we'll catch you a little later, Dave. 73 KG12 Mobile, over.
Okay, all right. So yeah, you picked up with 1-2 issues. So we're on the too. That brackish water in that river?
What was the question about the water in the river, over?
Is it brackish? Are you close to the ocean there? Are you getting salt water in that water?
No, it's just it's all fresh. I don't think it's the cleanest, Dave, because there's multiple paper mills that are feeding into it. Now, obviously, they have to feed nothing but clean water now. I don't think it's like it was back in the day, but it's I don't think anybody in this area eats any of the fish that comes from that river, unfortunately. But I'm quite a ways inland. I'm over in the west central part of the state, near the western foothills, over.
Yeah, okay. All right. I don't think it has anything to do with the water. It's probably what's in the ground along the river. What's clear water must have nothing to meters. So see what's in the earth. See a combination of minerals that are in the ground along there that deposited over the centuries. Or who knows? Hey, good to know where those spots are. Drive safe and have a good lunch.
Okay, Dave, and now you're sent over as I'm passing by Walmart, so maybe there's some brackish substances in there. But excellent copy right now, 73 KG12.
I think I get special treatment from Walmart. The signal's always good at Walmart. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is KUU over here in Fenton, Michigan. We're 76 degrees. The sun is shining. No, it's raining. The sun was shining. Now it's raining. Oh, we've had quite a bit of rain. I don't know if either don't get any where it is. I was caught up with the rain.
Well, nice to have you checking. You are really up north Michigan. Take care, and we'll look for you again very soon. All right, you start radio 7255.
Whiskey Bravo 8, Whiskey Yankee X-Ray.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Very nice sunny day, but we've been having rain every day. And I tell you, last night woke me up at 4 and at 5 o'clock the lightning and the heavy rain. Sounded like somebody turned the faucet on and let it run straight through. You sounded good today, 5 by 9, 10 over. Good signal here. ECAR number is 8289. And the name is Joe, Juliet Oscar Echo here in Struthers, Ohio. Go ahead. Joe, Juliet Oscar Echo. Well, so far, thank goodness I cut the grass early yesterday morning. I have nothing but to sit around, listen to the radio, play with the computer, and get lazy.
Oh, okay, that works. Well, it's starting to warm up here. So hot. We were on the garden track earlier this morning. So now we're relaxing. On radio. It's almost like fishing sometimes.
How true that is. The band's really strange the last 2 days or more. All right, won't hold you up. Hope you get some more good calls there. You have a good day. Be careful out there, and God bless you and everyone out there. And God bless America. WB8, WYX.
You're doing very good, Joe. ECARS Radio on 55, 2255 kilometers. ECARS, standing by. This is station WA3TIN, operator Dave, King George, Virginia. 725 kilohertz, live to Kansas, 1128, almost half past the hour, standing by the weekend.
Good morning, Dave. Thanks for picking me up. Camera. Good morning, Big Flats, New York. ECARS number 21053. Humidity is about the same. Very, very hot. Expecting more storms today and on the water. That's the way life goes. There's articles for sale on 200Gs. I tell you, somebody's got a command system. Remember that? Military radio in the aircraft was kind of 6 inches wide and 12 inches long. This was a BC 450. That's 2 years ago. Nothing on the back of them. It's kind of funny to look on the things for sale. I don't know what they're asking for it, but there's one on there anyhow. Okay, have a good day. Thanks for picking me up and kind of quiet this morning. WATG Radio.
That is sort of slow. ECARS Radio on 55.
Kilo Delta 2, Tango Oscar Whiskey. I'm located in Olean, New York, which is a little town
about 60 miles directly south of Buffalo. Over.
Okay.
Well, it's a little pretty quiet, a lot of sunshine, a little bit of clouds, and I understand looking at the weather that going to get some rain this afternoon. Current temperature is 82 degrees and pretty high humidity. Over. I just put up a brand new Hustler 6-band vertical antenna that I'm still in the process of tuning. So in between rain showers, I'm tuning that up and trying to get that operational. Over. I did. The radios is what really took the time. I put down 50 radios buried in the ground, but I'm hopeful that they'll work very well. 50 of them ought to do it. Over. 50 of them. I spent a lot of time on my hands and knees, I'll tell you. It's probably a bigger project than what I anticipated when I first started, but once you start, you're committed, so I kept going. Over.
That's great. You're not going to regret that. That's a good little antenna. I've had a couple of those decades. You can't make an error when you do it all the time.
Yeah, I started with a G5 RV, and which worked pretty good for me, but I couldn't put it up high enough. I could only get it up about 15 or 18 feet off the ground. So it was a good little antenna, but it's just very, very directional. Over. No, not yet. I'm still on the G5 RV. I'll put it on the air probably within the next week, and I'll be sure to try to give you a call and let you know how I'm doing. I'll check ECARS site there and see. Give you a call. We'll check it out. This is KD2 COW.
I'll be on today.
Well, if I get it operational, I'll definitely give you a call. So it seems a little quiet on ECARS here today, at least for the last 10 or 15 minutes that I've been listening.
That's great. What else can I say about that? It's pretty well constructed. The bottom section used to be a lot heavier wall. The thickness of the antenna at the top of 3 or 4 feet. And they lighten it up. You got to be careful now. High wind. It'll sound. So, if you think you're going to have some kind of wind, you might want to go close to the wind.
Okay, thanks for contacting us. I appreciate it. We'll talk again soon. KD2 COW.
Okay, guys, great. One other thing I can say is when you do your AC comparison, you're down the other antenna. Sometimes that can make it pretty confusing. Radio on 65.
Is what frequency in use? Is what frequency in use? No. Not hearing anybody.
Kilo Delta 1, uniform.
All right.
81 UU, 0, located in Bethel, Massachusetts. -56, Massachusetts, the 559 front, great audio. What's new, right? KD1 UU.
Okay, Earl, very good. You're doing pretty good here. RF making it through the clouds and the rain. Problem copy.
Say again?
I'd say you're coming through loud and clear, Earl. Loud and clear in Virginia.
Oh, you're coming in. Oh, you're the loudest station on the band. It's really loud. I didn't catch the call, though. Your call?
Well, the call is Whiskey America, Germany, Norm, GI, King George, Virginia, and Northwest.
Oh, is Whiskey Alpha 3 what?
Golf, India, November. Gin, like the liquor.
Oh, I know. I've talked to you before. I remember when you said Jim. so how's your day going?
I think it's fine.
Well, I have a reservoir across the street from me, and we usually get a breeze off the reservoir, and bring in my pool. There's water in it, but not the water I want. It's been really rainy up here. The weather's been terrible. I wonder if it's going to be like this all summer. Oh, you too. Thanks for having me in there. 81, you'll be clear. Oh, roger that.
ECARS radio on 55. Second three start. Second three start.
Kilo Echo 8, Papa Mike Mike.
Papa Mike Mike.
Kilo Echo 8, Papa Mike Mike, Cleveland, Ohio. QSL, just sitting here, I was listening for a little bit, lifting weights and enjoying my semi-retirement and trying to listen to the radio between sets. Hopefully later on I'll go out between the raindrops and cut the grass. Other than that, say overcast day here in Cleveland, Ohio. Back to you. The name here is Mel. Mike Echo Lima. Mel. Kilo Echo 8, Papa Mike Mike. the last parts of your sense there. But, okay, I'll say 7-3s. I'm going to stand by and listen off and on. Take care. Kilo Echo 8, Papa Mike Mike.
ECARS 7255. Any stations, any check-in, please go.
November 8, Yankee Juliet. Thanks for picking me up there, Dave. Name here is Don, Delta, Oscar, Nancy, and we're located in Canfield, Ohio. Go ahead. Yeah, your signal's coming in here pretty nicely. Seems like there's virtually no noise level at all, hardly. And you're coming in here a good 5.9, sometimes 15 over. So great signal into Canfield. Anyway, we're probably sitting at about 79, 80 degrees here. Kind of sunny out right now. But they're expecting some possible showers and maybe some storms coming in this afternoon, like between 2 and 7 p.m., which is the kind of forecast we've had for the past three or so days. Had some thunderstorms this morning early that brought in a good bit of rain as well. Go ahead. Well, maybe you're going to have some of this. What pattern we're having is out of the southwest, kind of coming northeast, and depending on where it comes from the southwest, you may be getting into some of it. I don't know. I know farther up north of you, they've been getting a lot of rain, like New York, I think New England states, that kind of thing. So hopefully you'll have some. We were actually pretty dry as of about a week ago. In fact, I had to run our sprinklers on our lawn because it was starting to brown out. Now we got more than enough rain. And I haven't had to sprinkle at all here. In fact, I need to get out there and mow, but it's too wet. At least today it's going to be too wet. Anyway, I just wanted to say hello. I didn't have anything for the net here, so appreciate you coming back to me, Dave, N8YJ. Hotel Kilowatt Oscar Mobile. Kilowatt Oscar Mobile. November 8 Hotel Kilowatt Oscar. Number 8271. Name is Jeff. Julie Echo Foxtrot. Moving Columbus, Ohio. Over. Oh, down about another 15 minutes. Over.
Okay, pretty good.
Okay, well, that sounds real good. Yeah, I think we're stuck with some rain till about 8 in the afternoon. Must be heading your way. Over. It's going to be heading your way. Some of it's kind of nasty. Over. All right. Have a nice week. Anything to you.
November 1, Mike Juliet Sierra. Doing okay. Just crappy raining here in New England. Over. Yeah, QSL, yeah, it's been that way for the last couple of days, Dave. How you doing?
Complaints, just getting the stores done, trying to stay out of the DP.
Yeah, QSL, yeah. We'll see how long I keep the amplifier on. I can see the SWR tweaking up on the tuner there, but always happens when it rains. Over. Now, yeah, the water is acting as a ground.
I don't know what the water is acting as. It's a very little difference from point one to point 0.
Yeah, well, don't complain. Mine was at a 1-to-1, and right now it's at a, what is it, 1.5.
Yeah, I don't mind below 1.5. I can live with it. When I was a kid, I used to always go 1.0 to 1. Can't hear the difference, and it doesn't care.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, it's when it gets over 1.5 is where you start seeing a difference there. If you just, there goes my tuner. Yeah, it's just automatically reaching there. But yeah, when you see the power losses when you start getting well over 1.5.
I forget what it is. 2 to 1 is 10%. Is that what it is?
Something like that.
Yeah, okay, all right. You must have hit your mic getting control. You're overdriven this morning.
No, I haven't touched the control. Maybe I just got a little too close to the mic.
Maybe. You're not on the 991 now, are you?
Yes, sir, I am. And everything's the same. I haven't touched the gain in the radio at all.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it might have just been if I was talking louder or closer or something.
Yeah, you my lunchtime routine?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good.
All right, Dave, I'll let you finish up your shift there, and I will be sitting by.
Good. Testing on your local area network. I'm waiting.
Have I put this where?
Have you put your 991 alpha? Have you connected to your local area network yet?
Oh no, I can't seem to figure it out, and neither can the Army Mars people, and no one gets back to me. So it is what it is.
Oh, that's too bad. Golly, hoping you would figure it out and tell me how to do it.
Well, if I plug in the USB cable to the computer, then it uses the codecs, uses the internal soundboard, but I haven't figured out anything from there. Over.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I don't know. I haven't played with the J2s, any of the new J2s in a long time. I haven't played with them as a fast J2s. So, I'm not sure what their architecture is like. That's interesting. Well, this soundboard in there is closed. And I suppose you can operate radio from computer access terminal. And if you can do that, you should be able to log into your PC from another PC, remote program, remote TX or something like that. I'll bet that's the same thing. So, it'll be interesting. Yeah, we'll figure it out. The 991s are available in the U.S. at the moment. They're all sold out. I won't be able to play with it until I get one.
Yeah, QSL, Dave. Is that any better? I don't know. For some reason, the processor setting changed. I don't know.
No, it sounds hard.
Oh, okay. We'll see what I can do here.
Yeah, put your headphones on. Last time I talked to you, that thing was very clean. Very good sounding, clean. No push at all. Hey, it's wide at the bottom and sounds hard, a little bit hard, so something changed there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the rain or what, but I'll just blame it on that. Over.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're intelligent. All right, 11:53. Anybody want to get in these cards?
Kilo Echo 8 Kilo Whiskey Mobile.
With about 7
Hey, not a whole lot. Just got a new set of tires for my car, and they feel real good. Over.
Hey, that's nice. What do you guys use for tires up there?
You know, I'm not real sure what he put on it. No key-ins, that's what it is.
Oh, okay. I think that's a good brand. What do you get up there? Do you get just cruising tires, or do you get, what do they call it, snow and mud tires?
No, I get all-season tires. This thing has got some pretty sporty wheels on it that are a little bit bigger than I would normally do, but it was the way the car was when I bought it. And so it's a little bit lower profile tires. But boy, I'll tell you, they feel good, especially when they're brand new. Over.
Hey, that's great. Yeah, they always do, don't they?
Yeah.
Very good. Well, enjoy the tires.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to be going on a trip to Michigan next month, about a month from right now. So it was kind of a necessity. So I'll let you get back to it. KDA-KW.
These guys, you don't want 55. I've got 55. I'm on 55. Diane is 55. Second free, sir.
Kilo Charlie 2, Victor Romeo Alpha.
All right, CPRO, good morning.
Good morning. It's hot and dusty here in upstate New York. And, my name's Charlie. I'm on the southeast shore of Lake Ontario, and I'm running a great PR4 CW. How does this sound over my on frequency? Rochester, New York.
Oh, okay, great. You like cold weather.
Yeah, it used to be bad here, but most of that bad weather is going south of us along the Pennsylvania line, I guess. But we've had some pretty slim winters. It used to be nothing to get 2 or 3 feet in a snowstorm more.
Nice to hear you in here today.
I'm going to do some sloughing. I'm waiting. I'm trying to find some information on a Swan 500. Do you know anything about them? I got to neutralize the PA tubes, and I'm not quite sure of how to do it. I did it years ago, but I forgot over.
Oh, okay, very good. I used to have a Swan 350, and I'm trying to remember on the 500. Which of the two? Are those the 6H-F5?
Yeah, the 6H-F5. Supposed to get it set up and then pass the plate control, I think, through center and see if I get a dip on both. I'm sorry, I have trouble doing this. I'm trying to adjust it to 200 milliamps, both sides of the dip, and I have to adjust I think it's a C413 capacitor, and I can't remember if they were on top or underneath. You know?
Oh boy, no, I didn't have a 500, so you could information in there. You know what? If you have a computer, you can Google that. They got the manual on the internet, and they will show you the pictures, and they will explain the procedure. So, yeah, make it easy. Get on the internet. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't somebody who knew the video on how to do it as well.
Yeah, I've been on the internet and I got a bunch of copies of the manual, but most of them are pretty crappy. I'll go ahead and test. I'll try and type in Swan 500 PA neutralization again.
That would be a good one. Then if you don't have anything down in the text, go up to the top using Google. Go up to the top bar there and click on video. See what you find.
Yeah, I can. I'm sorry, I had trouble with my memory and stuff. I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay, don't worry about it. I'll be back here again. The new net control's coming in 60 seconds, so Charlie, good luck with that. Be careful. That's a lot of voltage. And make sure you're leaning on a block of wood or something there and use one hand. Yeah. Okay, good luck. I can't wait to hear it when you get it going. That's KC2 VRO doing the neutralization Swan 500. ECARS Radio on 55. My time's up. Thanks, everybody. And hopefully we'll hear you all again at 11 o'clock on Friday. We'll be back. And Saturday and Sunday. Meantime, here's your new net control. Thanks, Matt. And they'll take you through the next hour. So, N1MJS.
W83GIN N1MJS. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, I didn't change any settings in the radio there. I just checked. I just shut off the amplifier. Over.
Okay. This is, no different here as far as listening goes. I didn't look at that. Let me give a listen now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to talk in a normal, regular voice there or whatever, but yeah, the amplifier was getting the room a little bit hot here. This is N1MJS, ECARS number 10132 on the roster. I'll be your net control until 13:30 hours.
Okay. It does sound, so I don't know.
Okay, maybe you get some far engine there. Right now, close 5. So I'm not worried about this. 5. About 4 or 5 engines.
Yeah, QSL. Well, the only thing I did is I had the processor was on 10. I did bump it up a while ago from 5 to 10. I just put it back to 5. So thanks, Dave. Yeah, the amplifier is quiet, but it was just getting a little too hot in here, and a lot of it could be the rain and stuff as well. So, all right, Dave, have a good day. Over. Okay, this is N1MJS. Like I said, I'll be in that control till 13:30 hours. Is there anyone with the schedule for 2 past the hour? Alrighty then. ECARS is a directed net. I ask that all stations please go through the net control. We're not a RAG2 net, although occasionally I might carry on a little bit with some of these conversations depending on how lively it is or isn't. Usually my shifts are pretty full, and it always rains. It's just that dark cloud that's over my head. So if you're interested in becoming a member of ECARS, go to ECARS.7255.com. And if you're a member in good standing, contact Bob, N4HCI, as net controls. Always needed and appreciated. And relays are always a great help. So if you hear a station I don't, just say relay, and we'll take it from there, because I can't hear everybody. So with that being said, we do give priority to QRP and mobile stations. So they go to the top of the list. But right now, I'm just going to look for general check-ins from anyone that can hear me. Okay, or anyone that I can hear. Anyone NJS, net control for ECARS, we're looking for check-ins. Check-ins, East Coast Amateur Radio Service. I was looking for my pen, and it's right in my hand. N1MJS net control to ECARS. We're looking for check-ins. This is Kilo Echo 8, India, Yankee, November, over. N1MJS. I heard one in there a little bit light. Say your call again, over. 88 Alan Cole. Oh, sorry, no, I didn't get nothing that time. Check-ins, East Coast Amateur Radio Service. This is November 1, Mike, Juliet, Sierra, looking for check-ins. is N1MJS. Looking for check-in. Oh, and you do not need to be a member of ECARS to check in. All are welcome. November 3, Bravo, United, Delta. Yeah, I remember the call better that way as I'm writing it down. Good afternoon. That your audio is clipping? No, I didn't hear any clipping that last time. You just kind of feel a little bit there, but what's the radio, Eddie? Okay. And then you drop down to almost nothing, and now you're back to an S3 mic. The name here is Matt, Mike Alford. Yeah, QSL, all the bands are a little funky right now. I was listening to some guys on 6 meters earlier, and they just disappeared, so. Oh, that last transmission sounded good there. What was the radio? Okay, QSL on the Flex radio. I didn't exactly get the model, but yeah, the same with you there. The signal's up and down. Your highest is S3, over. All right, N3, Bravo Uniform Delta, Mike there in Pennsylvania, 1MJS here in Nashville, New Hampshire. 73s, Mike, stay dry, okay? Yeah, I always get it always rains on my shift. Last week I think I had about 25 check-ins, and probably had 5 today, over. 73s, Mike. This is N1MJS, Matt here in Nashville, New Hampshire, looking for check-ins for ECARS. Check-ins, East Coast, amateur radio service. This is N1MJS, looking for check-ins. check-ins, East Coast Amateur Radio Service. This is November 1 Mike, Juliet Sierra, looking for check-ins. Check-ins, East Coast Amateur Radio Service. This is N1MJS looking for check-ins for ECARS. Check-ins, East Coast Amateur Radio Service. N1MJS looking for check-ins. Check-in, East Coast Amateur Radio Service. This is November 1 Mike, Juliet Sierra, looking for check-ins.
N1XY.
N1XY, anybody? Okay, N1XY, Roger, how you doing?
Yeah, good morning. Well, good afternoon, Matt. Good to hear you. You're sounding real good, 5.9 plus. Looks like we had some pouring rain a while ago, and now it seems to be light rain at the moment. Over?
Yeah, QSL, yeah, it's been that way for the last couple of days, and when my shift is over at 1:30, I have to go to the National Humane Society to pick up my dog's ashes there. The 29th of June, my 13-year-old dog, Lily, a rescue, I had her since 4 months old, passed away.
Oh, so sorry to hear that. I know how fond we grow of our animals. I've had dogs and cats through the years myself, so I know the feeling when their time comes and they leave us. So my condolences to you. Over.
Yeah, thank you, Roger. Yeah, this one really hit me especially hard because she was so attached to me. She went everywhere. I couldn't even go to the bathroom without her following me, you know. She had to keep an eye on me and make sure I was okay and be everywhere I was, including the radio room. It would take her a few minutes to find me. She was getting older, but my little ship.
Yeah, QSL. Okay, well, I just wanted to jump in there and say hello. Hope you're having a pleasant afternoon there. We'll see you the next time you're at control, and we appreciate what you do. Thank you so much for picking me up. N1XY, so long.
All right, Roger. Have a great day. You won't be out in the green. Today, I'm surprised the landscapers showed up. They were cutting the grass. They seem to be doing that even in the pouring rain. So, hey, as long as they do it. All right, Roger. You're my shortest contact of the day there in Nashville. So, have a good day.
So long.
Control for ECARS, 18 past the hour. I got 2 check-ins and a long ways to go. So, anybody anywhere, please call up. Check-ins, East Coast Amateur Radio Service. This is November 1 Mike, Juliet Sierra. Matt here in Nashville, New Hampshire, looking for check-ins.